Yo, it's DubScandal, Cause and Effect 2. Everybody make some fucking noise!
I walked in the shadow of death, left the fear. This is a journey through the halls of hell.
Into my realm and be fried.
A journey that'll burn me and all who dwell. I walked in the shadow of death, left the fear. This is a journey through the halls of hell. Deadly, get ready. A journey that'll burn me and all who dwell.
DubScandal Battle League, we're here at Cause and Effect 2. We got a DubScandal versus Rap is Full battle. Can we make a bit of fucking noise for this?
It's about time. On the right hand side we have Acre Spades. Make some noise.
Why did you miss his name? Monster. Fucking hell. Right. And on my left hand side, representing Rap is Full, he's been on a fucking warpath recently. We got Robin!
He wasn't even wearing that hat before this battle started. He literally Yeah, that's what happened.
Guaranteed profit.
Right, I'm up first. Let's just get this shit out of the way.
Let's
right?
go, Robbie! Go on. Yeah.
Well now, aren't you a very tall boy? Oh, I look silly attacking with me and talk. Because Acre clearly eats his vegetables. This is like Chewbacca smacking an Ewok, but I have to be honest. Now, you are pretty sick, bro, but the fact is that he's gonna be snapping when he sees Rob just came stealing all of his lines. Because this is like a fucking fairy tale and I'm just jacking the beanstalk. Woo! yeah. I know most of you don't know who I am, but I hold the fort down back home, and now COLEMAN thinks he's bringing me a true challenge, but I'm happy to have video proof. Watch your camera zoom from 2 angles. That's a shoot from a few cannons, because it's too late to raise the drawbridge. You're under siege. You tell your whole crew to move backwards, because there won't be no troops after, because if this is DubScandal's king, well, tonight is where you'll see me taking Newcastle, I mean. Because I know what you thought I'd say here today, Acre State. You thought I'd waste the page claiming you made your name in gay parades, or maybe you thought I'd call you a Muslim or say your family runs an Indian takeaway, but if you thought you'd bury me with that shit, whoop boy, you just made a grave mistake, because if you all want a real taste of hate and watch me pace and wave my way through Acre Spades like a laser maze, I mean. What the fuck do you think I look like, bro? An M&M wannabe? Am I like a blatant case? Did you think you would talk to me today and make me change my ways? Look at me like, we ain't buying what you sell, Wigger. Well then fuck it, I'll be safe for days if I shave my legs with Renee's razor blades, you fucking idiot. I know, you thought I'd come with loads of racist parts. Like because I have blonde hair, I'm Aryan, like I think I'm superior, like I live in a White Castle and your name's Kamar, bro. I don't give a fucking shit what race you are, that is waste man, basic bars, or rather straight lace your space with the pace of a racing car, so what? You gonna swing? Send me to the solar system, close your fist and send my face to Mars, try it. Cause I promise you, even if I've missed a big bang, that won't make a star, I mean. Cause I know. So go ahead, use all of your Irish and potato jokes you want. You can even put them beside your plate, because I'll just plough through every stereotype you have, like I just rediscovered my mind today, so watch your space just to dig up all the dirt he has. But I won't leave him with the time to say, because I know what Acre's field of expertise is, because I could see that shit coming a mile away!
Let's go! Let's go!
Who the fuck are you? You are getting fucked! I'm about to show you how I'm sick with it, mate. I do this round like the prostitutes you hire, because you're going to pay the full price to come and have it spit in your face. Say again! Say again! No, fuck off. No one knows him, cares that he's here, or any shit that he'll say, but they put the role against me. Well, a role might just get built in a day, so you think you've done okay. I'm moving at a cutthroat pace. You're just a one-trick pony trying to enter a one-horse race. See, just watching even a minute of you was a chore, but I had to stick to the standard, just run over it again to see if roadkill. Yet nothing clicked as a hazard. He gets offered me out the blue. He must feel all flustered and flattered because he gets to fly over from Dublin and battle on a dub that matters. Clearly he's a step down. I mean, that difficult to get my head around. He's so fucking gash on cam. Picture seeing him in the flesh wounds. I'm on that holy grail shit. He's trying to make an impact. He failed it. Typical Irish. A couple bars blow up and he thinks that he's nailed it. You gave him a rep as a bruiser, but all I sense is a loser the way they brought this mug over trying to get a line of some sugar. Battling Battling him was truly a struggle to get in the mood for, but it's Deadpool 2. A murder spree's the only way we're hearing dubstep in the future. So he's on the ledge, best talk him off, get a glimpse of my shit and he's walking off. I took this class staring down a barrel, same one they scraped you from the bottom of. Con man says to me, you know what rhymes with an actual nobody? We got you a battle with Roby. Fucking messaging me openly like he wanted a trophy. I didn't send back any words, just a hoogie's a fucking movie. See, I had to act quick. Didn't realise I was battling this sad dick. Who told Daniel Radcliffe he got a hang of this rap shit? In the Yunnan battle, you looked a lot like him in the thumbnail. I mean, you don't look like him now. I'm not stupid or blind. You look more like, who was it? You know what? Scratch that shit, let me go back a bit. I had to act quick. Didn't realise I was battling this sad dick. Who told this halfling hag already got the hang of this rap shit? Is that a little more accurate? Last time I got the shaggy bar, the lava, I'm the Mr. Bombastic. But now I'm here to see what really makes us Mr. Romantic. See whether it's shitty camera.
Let's go, Acre! Let's go,
Yes! So whether it's shitty camera angles or Don't Flop Ireland getting deleted, it won't get you through this. It's simple geometry. You couldn't make up to an acre even if we squared all that extra footage. But hey, maybe those shitty camera angles is the reason why he won't grow. Give Ro a little P up front, maybe he can go pro. You have such a shitty pen. It's a wonder how you get by. Ro, one pen in flames beating you be as easy as pie, Ro. But Acre, Ro's one of the best in Ireland. Ireland. Home to 10 battlers. Don't talk shite. You've got Terminal Podge, Wayne Darkley, that Johnny guy was supposed to be making it to town, right? There's that guy who went to Australia, there's you, and the bird that fucks children, well, it already sounds like. But you do have that bisexual weirdo that goes both ways, so just for you, I'm going to let him count twice. Taking this battle, prison sentence, and I've been on potent strains of weed, because the moment this got locked up, I had to throw away that key. I'll make you question your manhood popping out a cover like a Drake CD. Fuck dignity and pride, I'll take Rose and Bar's life away. It's simple as ABC. See, I'll fucking wrap it up for once. Ceremonial passing of the blunt. I'm laughing at the fact this faggot actually made the cut. The blade is sexy as fuck. The blade is sexy as fuck.
Why?
When it's slashing up his front, I'm attached to it. I call it my bayonet. It'll stab him in the gut.
Let's go, Acre! Yes! Let's go, Acre! Round 2 on Robbie.
Yo, Acre, bro. Now, why are you so elusive with your real name? Because I'm not saying you're a molester or a predator, but I do have trouble trusting a man who makes it extra difficult to check if he's on the sex offenders register. Just saying. And you know he does Breaking Bad. Uses a selfie stick to send video messages to his ex and shit. He tells her to say my name. She says, I can't. You wouldn't fucking tell me it. I don't think I'm forgetting the fact you have a shit kind of face that makes it hard to pinpoint your age. You might have plenty full, but there's more to this. But I'm sensing you're being awkward, which, through all of the lengths he's gone through with, would not surprise me slightly to find out he was 22 or 46. Because you do have to admit, you have some fucked up, busted up features. You kind of look like a hip substitute teacher that spends all of his lunch breaks under the bleachers donating smokes to his students so he can puff on their reefer. Always saying on nice days you'll have class outside, like you're some sort of good bloke or sound lad, but you know deep down that the faculty won't allow that. Because you kind of look like the type of guy which... Thanks, man. You kind of look like the type of guy which... At least somebody fucking laugh. I thought it was fucking funny. You kind of look like the type of guy which claims that only twice in his life that he's tried pills and walks by with his eyes twice the size of Pilade's, high as a Pilade, and arrives 25 minutes late for class to frighten the nice kids, then goes home alone to his house to shrooms and dry sniffs and cries and talks about it like it was one of his quietest nights in. Oh, I fucked that up. It's okay, though. And you order food online, you sexy fat fuck. Oh, I know, a lot of jokes, yeah? You all wanted some personal joy. Well, how the fuck do you expect me to get personal with a person who's so impersonal about his personal life? But it's perfect, because if we can't take a peek at the person inside, it's hard to pierce the surface and serve to the guy some lines I could personally write, because he couldn't even give me a real name that I could refer to you by. Because have you ever been arrested, Acre? Have you ended up in chains? And what kind of offences were they? Did they send you to jail? Because if he gets done for his Fort Minor, that shit would be a hell of a shame. But our friend Acre here is ahead of the game because he gave us 100% reason to never remember his name.
Oh, Robbie, man!
Yes!
Fire!
Chest clap.
Fine.
Let's go!
Getting served up with a cheap plate is the closest you'll get to being a beast, Ro.
Temple tap!
I'll punch your ticket and take you out the picture. It'll be your last action here, Ro, but fuck all that. Fuck all that. You were on Premier Battles. Even got a clash on their channel. When the time came for the event, you didn't get an international. Instead you got Johnny Darko, a no-name, and he thought he got away with that. The battle was neck and neck, and then he managed to choke the tail of it. Not the first time a Johnny was in his arse, he barely showed the pain from it. The whole thing was a close shave, so what does Ro gain from it? See, the problem is...
Say it again.
The league. You don't say shit again. No. You go ahead.
His league didn't have faith in him when they pitched Premier the vote, because he choked. Popeye the failure man had a little lump in his throat. There's fucking sharks in the water, you're gonna need more than a bigger boat. It's funny how they call you Ro, but they sunk so much in you just to keep you afloat.
Nice.
Take everything he says with a pinch of salt, because fucking salt is all he's known for. Yes, sometimes I'll flip to keep myself right, bring chaos to anyone who thinks Ro bought wars. And he's been on Don't Flop, and Premier got the whole score, with no code red or chalked out yet. Well, the progression has got slow, we'll all know he's a beggy little cunt if we catch him on all four, so let's talk more.
Come on.
Yes. Let's talk more and delve a little deeper. You're the type to make online threats. Now, I'm not a shit star, I won't say to who or even what was said, but it was recently posted publicly on Facebook. Oh, you're really building up your cred. 10 minutes of raging later, you delete the entire thread. What? Gangster. Player. What, were you on the drugs? Sniff a line and tell everyone you're a bit of a hornful? It's like a vending machine. A hit of coke just to build up the bottle, and like everybody got on stage, it ended up fucking getting dropped too. It was a bar against you. It's a bottle bar, you drop the fucking bottle, nobody gets it. End up getting dropped too. So why not keep the comments? Well, his team probably asked Ro not to, and that's a clear sign they'll space out any big bookings for him. Ain't that an astronaut too? I am not through. See, if you put on for a league, you need to squash all the beef. And you might even end up being their champion. That's why they told you to keep your voice all civil, right? And then dead it, like Aretha Franklin. Ooh. That just happened.
Reason, Barry.
Genuinely just happened.
Alright.
It's a good thing you deleted the comments, for the fact that it was said is what's troubling. Keeping that Fidel Castro in a bad light like the American government. See, he hits over the bar, it starts all this mumbling and bumbling and jumbling, practically fucking running like, are you looking at me, Dub? Look at my fucking energy. Are you fucking looking at me? Are you looking at me or something? I'll fucking, you'll do nothing! Shut up, Robert! You've been battling on and off for like 70 years. You need to show some. You've been battling on and off for like 70 years. You need to show some decorum. He's always sticking his foot in it. He's always supposed to be dipping his toe in. I've got the good sense to ignore him when he acts like a bitch in the forum. But I guess the name Ro suits you, given you're always sticking your road in. So get him sworn in. I've left him lifeless. He ain't their best and brightest. They sent him over with bus fare and a food budget, but not the strength to fight to see the glass test him. He'll clearly see it was rash under pressure, like meningitis. Now he's struggling. I need to say that one again because it builds up and it's really nice when it does it, so... The glass test him. He'll clearly see it was rash under pressure like meningitis. And now he's struggling to buy time. He doesn't know which stall to use. This bitch having a gender crisis. You know those shitty stadium seats? There's like a wall here, a pillar there, and just try to fucking get a look as a mission. Well, if he don't wind his neck in, he'll continue to get put in this position. Stuck on the side, same angle as camera crews seem to use when they're filming. Basically anyone that back row to the very end has the worst views in the building.
Let's go, Acre! Wow! That was noise! Naughty boy!
Hey, everybody, give me a second while I address something. Because what I heard is Acre's the big test in the league. And even if anybody wants to question, it seems it's just best to agree. But even back home in Ireland, I am barely top tier, and it's redundant whether I'm destined to be. But the fact of the matter is, even with a bigger platform and fan base, you still have less views than me, and that's fucking insane. But it's not hard to explain. See, you thought your J-Sharp battle was going to be win-win. Either way, it would lead you to a victory. Stop being a big fish in a small pond and get to swimming in the vicious sea. You thought of it as a cinematic symphony. But even with your best performance ever, you never hear the fucking flicker from the bigger leagues. And why is that? Because you're boring as fuck. And all you do is mumble and moan. But DubScandal is your stomping ground, so let's call this the comforts of home. But think Shakespeare. Though this ain't no Merchant of Venice, because I've only come for the throne. Because why would I want to pound your flesh when it's like taking blood from a stone? Like to take it down your flesh when it's, I thought it was going to get more reactions. Like to take it down your flesh when it's like taking blood from a stone. See, to me, you're just another lamb to the slaughter. Just something to kill. Because you're part of the crop that deaded the scene, and that is fucking distilled in all of the corn that you spit. Well, I've just come here to trill so they can call me one in a mill. And realise once and for all, you are nothing but plain old run of the mill. I mean, you make me realise unoriginal is in fashion. Because now I see I've caught me a case. Because since Soul perfected his style, there's been a lot of sloppy and fake wannabe mates who came along in his wake. But Jed was no overnight sensation, so now you can stop what you take, because Soul got lifted through trial and error. Well, nerds like you just came to copy and paste.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro.
I've heard lately you got so cocky to face. Because lately you've been led into believing all of the hype that is around you, Acre. They speak so safely when they mention you. I mean, most thought you would 3-0 me today, and maybe that got me offended true, but for trying to use me as a stepping stone, it's only right I walk you through a step or two.
Let's go.
Now I've proven I can...
Is there a bigger reaction?
Now I've...
Let's go, bro. Keep it going.
So now I've proven I can outbar and outwit. Do my due diligence and turn this house to Auschwitz, astound me. Well, every single sound out of my mouth hits, I'll clown this big guy with a small heart, and that's what I found out, which is the elephant in the room, so we can try and bounce round it. Or you lot can see the sparks fly like I'm chilling in the mouse outfit time.
Let's go! Hey. Final rounds. Let's go.
You are very unfortunate looking. Row your boat gently down the... Fuck all that. Away with that. I'm just confused how such a small person can take up as much space as that. I'm not saying that you're fat, because me saying it'd be daft, but your name is Ro and his body type is an inflatable raft. I mean, you're almost lifelike. But fuck what you're lifelike. Most of your league is just a bunch of old heads on the wrong end of a knife fight pissed off the new kids that stood in the limelight. Picture this, right? Some outsider decides to post a terminal battle on a brand new forum as a test. Like, oh, this Irish lad kills it. He must be one of their best. One of these old Rackers Phil pussies comments. Oh, he's not even a vet. And he's barely top 10. You'd know that if he actually attended an event. Now, I admit, you've made some questionable comments. You haven't made that type yet, but most of them that do are that long hiatus, older generation who haven't gained that hype yet. So I wouldn't be surprised if you shared that mindset. That's the reason why I don't watch any of your battles. Everything you do is a pack of shit. Whatever I know about is from fucking Facebook posts where it all plays as faggots clips. They're so fucking boring, the nap can come out of nowhere like a school kid's magic trick. Hocus pocus, they all surround themselves with salt to save them from the supernatural gifts. But fuck all that, I'll stab the fucking throat so hard the handle slips, snaps the tip, and they go direct from the apple to the eye like a transatlantic trip.
Again, you fucking are, man. Say that one again. Let's go, bro.
But fuck all that. I'll stab the fucking throat so hard the handle slips, snaps the tip, go direct from the apple to the eye like a transatlantic trip. These are the same cunts that'll hit me with a mention like, oh, that Acre is the top lad, though. He's a certified legend. Fucking begs the question why they beg for my attention. They don't make the cut in class, that's why they never learn their lesson. But you know what? You know what? It makes sense, I get it. Build me up before we battle so when he wins it's more impressive. I don't give a fuck if I win or lose, and I'm not making an excuse. I set this all up so you can take on this abuse. So if they want to be chatting out the side of their mouths, I'm here to straighten them out as Toy Story. I pull a couple strings. Let's just say there's a few snakes in my boot. I'm supposed to respect that? Nah, that's the type of shit I run havoc for. They want to maintain the status quo rather than nurture a new calibre. Tell them to delete the beggy post about me, and not a word will be mentioned afterwards. They should have no trouble bringing them down. They do it all the time to their own battlers. You want to do dub like that? The Hoogie's a fuck type rap? It's like an old wives' tale. Anyone they make in faces gets stuck like that.
Let's go!
So run right back. I don't need a pardon for the crime. Your heart's not worth a dime, thinking you get harder over time. You want respect from me? It's best start to toe the line, because the best thing about your country is the part that's owned by mine.
You're Scottish, you're not English, man.
Let's go, man! Let's go! You boys!
Disrespect!
You're gonna have a hard time getting out of this. It's clear that you've been bagged. Deliberately careful. You'll have a hard time getting out of this. You can tell you've been bagged. I have to get it off my chest and explode for whatever my G had. I'm shooting moving targets. You'll get blinded from the heat flash. I've got the biggest smile from that blue trace around since I first switched on a Dreamcast. I'm Now they want peace. Well, I've got 2 arms to measure the height and length of his coffin with, send rapids full his head as an offering inside a box this big, with a smiley face sticker covering up where his jaw been split, and a note hammered into his forehead that reads, "Get off my dick!"
Let's go!
So you want to get all aggressive and stomp your feet and build up your rep as a bad boy, all because you're not capable of arguing from an intellectual standpoint. You made it far off that choice, stand a chance, not even a little one. Your entire league is just full of silhouettes of men standing in the shadows of bigger ones.
Let's fucking do some guys in the bar! Leave him alone,
Give it up, give it the fucking...
Alright, let's make some noise,
Alright, I got Acre taking that. Acre takes that battle. Either 2-1 or 3-0, depends, but yeah, Acre.
Yeah, I entirely agree with Mav. I think on camera it looks a bit more one-sided than it were because a lot of people were sleeping on Raw. Saying that, I do give it Acre 2-1, maybe 3-0, but it's not as one-sided as it looked. It was slept on a lot, but 2-1, 3-0.
Yo, it's Max Hoffer. That's cool. Not to take anything away from Ruby, I thought he was really good, but I think Acre edged all 3 rounds, so I'm going to 3-0 with Acre, but Ruby was amazing for rapping, so respect what they're doing over there, so shout out to them.
Who is it? Me? DubScandal, boys! We're here at the Globe in Newcastle. Make a bit of noise for this battle, man! Alright, so we had a Rap This 4 versus DubScandal battle. And it was a 3-0 decision on the judges, and it went down. Ruby's pointing at the winner. It's Acre!
It is what it is. We grew up a normal kid in Clover Hill with plenty of friends. We played polio, I kicked the can and cowboys as well. Out in the mornings and after school until the day's end. We hadn't got a bedtime, the streetlights meant we went in. Sometimes you'd see us in the farmyard, schooling stones at you.